driving our digital transformation in our smart factory. I think this is a key point that when we want to change our traditional factory to the digital factory, to the smart factory, then we need to have to understand what is the benefit and how is the program to run this smart factory program or our digital factory program. The first key point that you need to see as a 4 enabler is about the cybersecurity. I'm happy to see in the schedule of the agenda, also in this event, that we have a specific topic talk about the cybersecurity. You know that our colleague mentioned about the digitalization, mobile, connected, cloud computing. I'm sure when I go to all of the segment of industry in Indonesia, so it's a cooperate together with the Ministry of Industry to do the assessment of the Industry 4.0 as a pilot program of the Making Indonesia 4.0. So we think that a lot of industry, they worry to go to the transformation, they worry to go to Industry 4.0 because they are worried about topic of the cybersecurity. It's not only about the availability and the point of the network, but about the secure of the data. All the company, they don't want to open it to the public. So they want to secure the data. So when you want to start your digital transformation or your Industry 4.0 project in your industry, so you need to be aware about the cybersecurity point. Point number 2 is about data analytic. So when we have a connected product, we connect all the information, all the parameters. If we talk about the vertical integration, we connect from the level of the machine, go to SCADA system, MES, PLC, whatever, and then go to the next level of the analytic, doing the artificial intelligence, machine learning, or whatever, to take the fast decision to bring the value for the industry. So that's the point of the data analytics is come to be important. So today I can say to you, in another data that we have in industry, we just use 1% of the available data. You can imagine a lot of opportunity that if we focus on the data analytic, we can bring value for our industry. So that's why today is the data scientist and data analytic is something that very famous in the world. Second point, the third point is about the product life cycle and data management. In Schneider, we are happy because all the product now is ready to connect it. How we try to change the product level. All the product now is ready to connect it to make the key of the enablers in the technology. And at the last, it's not least, it's about the people and leadership. This is, I think, is a key point also that I would like to share to everybody when we are running our Smart Factory program in Batam until this time. So it's a key point is about the people change and the culture change. So what I want to say in the short-term summary, let's say, if I can do that, is the digital transformation is not only about the technology adoption. It's about the people and culture change. So a lot of things that we need to see how is the technology, how is the process want to change. But we need to be able to make a deal to the people and the cultures. So, and at the middle of my presentation, we talk also about the end-to-end in the supply chain. Some of the story also that I come from a lot of industry in Indonesia, food, beverage, automotive, oil and gas, mining. So they're always saying that I want to do digitalization. But when I meet the people, technical people in the shop floor, they are just seeing about the vertical integration. They not see about the more benefit on the horizontal integration. Things about your suppliers, things about your customers. So this is a big opportunity that you can see in our shop floor today in the booth, that a lot of people talk about not only vertical integration, not only talk about your MES, your OEE, but also how you can see from your suppliers to your customers. That is something that if I can share in what we are doing until today to get the recognition from the World Economic Forum as an advanced factory in Industry 4.0, we are not only sharing about the vertical integration, but we are seeing about how we can get the benefit of the digitalization for the end-to-end supply chain. So if I share about the story of the Schneider in Batam, we are established in 1991. 1991 until 2012, we are very traditional industry. I mean, a lot of process we are still keeping in manual process. And 2013 to 2016, we are start to deploy automation. Well, this is also a good point to share to everybody now in the room, that if you are start your digital transformation from Industry 3.0 or from automation stage, that it's more easy for you to leverage the Industry 4.0 or the digital transformation. But if not, also it's not the blocking point for you to gather directly to jump to the digital transformation and enjoying the benefit of the digital solution. So 2017, we start our smart factory in Batam. And now we are in 2019. And we get already a lot of benefit of applying our solution. That's also one of the key points that we would like to share here, that if you care about the people, if you start to understand what is the pain point in your industry, and you see that the process need to change, and you see the technology as a key enabler, then it will be a perfect solution for you to bring the benefit of the business. So, again, this is the Batam. In Batam, we produce several of product. We have the drive product that we produce in Batam. We have the contractor product for the partner project product, signaling product, sensor product. We have around 2,900 employees today in Batam. When we start our factory in 1991, our employees around 200 people. Now we are growth more. And why we are growth more? Because we follow the revolution of industry. This is also a key point that I would like to share to everybody here, especially for the industry in Indonesia, that they're always aware and worry about the workforce in the people. Because we know that in our country we have a lot of population. And a lot of questions saying that if you change to automation, and how about the people? And where is the people? And we make a proof that if you are not follow the technology, if you not go for the transformation in digitalization or automation, then the company maybe can move from Indonesia to another country. So this is a challenge for us. And what we do is about the upskilling and the shifting. And how we change from the traditional electrician to be the electrician that know about the IoT, can do more in automation and auto digitalization. And I can remember that Mike also mentioning about this morning about the people in the young talent today. They will select the industry that have a lot of solution of the digitalization. I can give one simple example when we select a coffee restaurant. For the young people, they will go, it's not only to see about the taste, but they will say that is it have a good staff that I can take a photo or Instagrammable, or they have a free Wi-Fi and etc. To select the industry also, now is the young talent, they try to see this change of behavior. So that's why the digital transformation is not only to see the profitability in terms of the business, but you need to see about how you make your industry or your business sustainability. This is always the point where we are coming from to run our smart factory or digital transformation. It's the first key point. My colleague just now, Tony, is mentioning about agile management. So when you see the solution of the digital transformation, for sure you want to see is what is the impact and how the solution of the digitalization can bring the value for your agile management. Process efficiency, asset performance management, energy efficiency, reliability, and empowers the operators. I would like to highlight a bit about the empowers the operators. That's have a relation point about the people that I mentioned just now. You know, today in Batam, all the operators, we increase their competency to use the digitalization. Because last time, they need to write down what is the output, what is the reject product, what is the pass, what is the fail, all administrative things that they do by themselves. You can imagine, sometimes when they finish the shift at 6 o'clock, for example, then they need to spend another 30 minutes or 20 minutes to write down the result of production. Which is, I don't know you care about that or not, we not pay them because we just pay them on the shift hours. So, what is the point that I would like to share to you here is, the point is, when you want to give the solution to your customers internally, I mean, when I do the digitalization in the factory, what I see is the operator is my customers. So when we do this to our operators, then they're feeling that the digital solution that we have is bring value personally for them, then they will involve. Then after that, you can have a lot of idea of the pain point from the shop floor, then can bring more value of efficiency and productivity for your industry. So the technology is not replacement the people. The technology, it will be give the empowering for the operators. This is the EcoStruxure solution that we deployed, that we eat in our factory. So we have 3 applications from the Aviva, thanks to Aviva, that is giving us the visibility and also the solution to make our operation efficient. The first, we have the Aviva for the maintenance, what we call the Avantis. We have also the line digitalization management, like MES. We have also the Aviva software for the real-time monitoring of the critical parameters. Today we have 53 critical machines connected that I can see everywhere, anywhere, and to do the decision to giving the right correction from the issue in the shop floor. So if you see here that is a lot of solution from Schneider EcoStruxure that we can deploy it in our factory. So one point that I would like to share here, I think is a lot of teams already mentioning is about connected product, edge control, and also the apps and analytics. One point that I would like to share to everybody here that you are coming from the factory, because I'm coming from the factory. So who can give you the right solution is not the technology providers. Who can give you the right solution is your internal team that know about the pain point in your industry. So we, as a Schneider, can become the partner for you to kill the pain point of your industry. So why I share this point? Because you will see a lot of solution. Then to enjoy the benefit, who understand about that is you and your team. And if you start to involve the people in the shop floor more, then you can enjoy more the benefit of your business. So that's the idea what I would like to share. So in our factory today in Batam, you can see that we have a lot of solution that you can find out outside. So they are very expert, and I'm very encourage all of you to see in the detail, to select which solution that now is the solution that really brings value for you. You know, in the digital transformation journey also, you need to specifically to see that what is the first pain point that you can enjoy directly the benefit in your specific industry. So we focus on energy, and we focus on the shop floor management, and we focus on the smart supply chain, let's say, for the end-to-end supply chain that connected from the suppliers to the customers. So all these solutions that you can see, a lot of experts today, we are happy to see them now in this room, and we can talk with them. Please talk to them, what is your pain point? Then they will talk to you, what is the solution coming from. So what's happening when we change our traditional factory today to the digital factory is a lot of things now is become digital. So all the machine now is to talk to the people directly. When I have a fever, I talk to my friend. And the machine now, when they have a problem in specifically, let's say if you want to know even one parameter in the machine, he can talk directly to you. So what I want to say here is the technology is really enablers now. So it's a digital transformation and Industry 4.0. For my colleague in Indonesia, I would like to say that it's not a dream. So we are there now, and we can enjoy together the benefit of the digitalization and also the digital transformation. So that's why we are here to support this transformation for Indonesia. Some of the solution. So if you see is we connect one of the example machine for the winding machine, and we understand from the quality point of view that some parameters like temperature, tension, RPM is very critical, and we have a lot of scrap last time because we are late to take the decision. So now in this particular machine, when we implement our IoT solution from the EcoStruxures, that immediately we can enjoy the benefit to reduce 46% of the scrap. If I can share shortly, from this implementation, only for this machine, we can get the payback less than 6 months from the solution that what we deployed. So I'm truly agree, and I'm sure that in our industry, in your industry, you know that we have a lot of things, opportunity that we can improve that by the digitalization. So that's one of the example, the real life example that what we deploy in our factory. After that, also about the augmented reality that our colleague Tony just now is mentioning. So we deploy this also for our critical machine. We deploy this also for several safety area that we cannot touch directly to the machine, but I want to open the panel. I want to know what is the parameter inside the machine, especially, let's say, in the critical storage. So it's really helpful for us. And you know, today is our maintenance technician, they are start to digitize. They start to have the new behaviors, digitalization, that they come to the machine, they show the machine parameters directly without touch the machine and solve the problem. Here also, we can give, in augmented operator advisors also, we can give the step-by-step. You know, sometimes in Indonesia, we have a lot of change of the people. Like what our colleague just now mentioned also, when the people move to another company, let's say, then how you can recover back the technology. By this, all the history is there. And you can give also the direction about the step-by-step how to solve the problem. One good example, what we deploy this in our machine in Batam, we can reduce until 17% of the hours from the maintenance. It's very huge. And where they are, is it we remove them? Is it we reduce them? No. We ask them to do something that more valuable for the company. So that's the idea of the upskilling and also the shifting. This is one of the solutions about the lean digitalization. If you're aware, last time in the traditional way, we do the PPIC guys to manage the production scheduling, to check also the material availability in SAP or any others ERP. And now all these things is connected. You can arrange what is the key priority of your production. You can put what is your output. You can see what is the performance by hourly. You can know also what is the key parameters that giving more problem in your industry. Is it coming from quality? Is it coming from the maintenance? Is it coming from the warehouse, for example? You know, last time I have the real story in the factory, and I see a lot of factory have the same case, that maintenance guys is always fighting with the production guys. They said, why you cannot get the output? It's because the machine is breakdown. Then the machine guys, the technician said, no, it's not because of me, because the material is not available. Now it's solved by digitalization, because all the data transparency is there. And also, it's easy for the production people to manage their production shop floor. This is our control towers. What we call is the manufacturing control towers. The all of solution of the EcoStruxure connect to another third-party solution. We combine together to what we call is the manufacturing advisors, or also we can create your own the control tower to see what is all the parameters. You can start from HR. You can start from the supply chains. You can start also from the quality, service level, or whatever that ready to connect it. There is no PPT presentation preparation anymore in Batam to do the monthly review or weekly review. You can see real-time data immediately. And a lot of people now is not scared about the transparency, but they're happy because a lot of people can help them to solve the problem immediately in the shop floor. Again, it's about the benefit of industry. It's about the business point of the profitability. This is a point that I think is quite interesting to share to you. It's about the technology of the people readiness. It's about the competency that you need to provide. You need to go to your factory now, and then you need to do the gap analysis assessment about the technology that you required, and also what is the gap now from the existing and also for your future of the factory. Let's say for us, we have a program of the smart factory. Maybe in your industry, you have your program of the smart factory, digital factory, industry 4.0 or whatever. Then you need to do the assessment of the people. Be careful, because if you have focused only on the technology and you forgot about the sustainability in people, then it will be survive for you. In my experience, you need to work together. That's why we call the digital transformation is not the CI project. It's not the continuous improvement project. This is the transformation that you need to involve all the people. It's the HR, technical, engineering, supply chain, purchasing. All the people need to involve on this transformation. This is what I mentioned before, that we have a recognition for the Ministry of Industry for the Lighthouse of Industry 4.0 in Indonesia. What is the benefit for the customers? Now, what we want to share is not only to saying that we got this recognition. No. What I want to share here that in the Ministry of Industry today, they have one program that what we call is a Transformation Manager Training. I'm a part of the trainers of this Transformation Manager Training. And in the food beverage focus sector industry, we are a lot of even to train the customers, the industry in Indonesia to work together, to run together, to change together, to transform together in digitalization. So I think this is a good opportunity. We can link and have a network together in this event to saying that maybe how we can help you. It's not only about the solution that we have, for sure, and also to give the idea how we do the transformation in our factory. So this is a change story. Last time, we have a lot of things that in our mind as a good opportunity to transform. And you can see what is the current stage that we can already enjoy the benefit of the EcoStruxure solution, that we eat our own food and to bring the benefit of the value until today. And for sure, we still have the journey of the digital transformation to go for the next stage of the benefit of industry. So I can say that digital transformation is a journey. So it will be never finished, that we need to see is, what is the next stage that we will give the benefit of the industry, our industry. This is a change management. We need to understand about the digital transformation people, upskilling, competency. Digital internship program also is I think it's quite interesting. How you involve the academic to understand, to help you, because to make the preparation on the readiness of the people that can support you in the future. The empowering the employee, you need to engage all the employee doing the transformation. And at the last, not least, it's about the senior management commitment. That's a key point. This is one of the benefit that I can share in this event is if you see here, we have what we call is the labor productivity, what we call is the operational and the scrap production. You can see that in the scrap production, after we implement our EcoStruxure solution in our factory, after we running our digital transformation, on the third main of the KPI, we can improve our productivity until 13%. We can also improve our operational efficiency until 12% in generally. And for the scrap cost, we can reduce until 40%. It's very big impact. We are not go on the detail in specific application, in specific solution that we deploy our EcoStruxure solution and also digital transformation that I'm sure you can enjoy it. We talk about the paperless factory, for example. It's not only about the numbers, but also about the people engagement. So digital transformation is a more universal solution that we need to bring fast to our factory or to our industry, like what Mike mentioned just now in the morning. So if we're not doing now, for sure we will be doing later. I think the idea is there, so we need to do now to enjoy more and to become the first runners on that portion. This is my last point. When we do the smart factory, when we do the digital transformation in our factory, what is the key success? What is the challenge? So the first point I would like to share to you here is when you do the first stage, what you want to see, what you need to aware is about the level of the secure senior level management. So we are heavy in Schneider because it's digital transformation is coming from the top. We have a lot of commitment of all the top leaders today to running the digital transformation. This is also what I would like to encourage all the industry in Indonesia, saying that if you want to do the transformation, you need to secure your management commitment. This is the first stage. And after that, you need to see how you want to build your competency. You need to understand which technology solution that is more suitable, valuable for your industry. And after that, try to do the pilot project. Then you can enjoy the benefit of that. Then you can start to scaling up and go to the next level of the stage 3 to understand, to manage more better, to start to have to adopt with the new operating model of industry. So now it's a change. The Industry 4.0 is not a dream. The digital transformation in Indonesia, at least, it's not a dream. So we need to run together. We as a Schneider here, we are ready to help you. We are ready to be a partners, to serve, to eat our own food and serve to the customers our EcoStruxure solution and winning the game of Industry 4.0 in the world. Thank you very much. I think let's see and let's work together in the future. Thank you.